Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. I'm once again in the skies of War Thunder and once again in the Supercorsair. And the FG2-1 is a plane that I now need to play to fulfill one of the, well, how do you call it, challenges for the Battle Pass first season. It's the Hedgehog and Co. challenge, and I need to use one of the premium rewards from the Battle Pass season. And so, the T10A, sorry but no. And also the ship, niet. So the plane it is. And the plane is great. First of all, I always mention this because it's really true. The look, the skin, the 3D model. This looks like a flying piece of candy. And also Corsairs with the wing shape, with the fuselage, with everything. I just love them. They are some of my favorite models in War Thunder. I absolutely adore them. So when there ever is an opportunity to fly them, I do it with a lot of liking. Here we are in a match that is rather typical. And that is that the enemy team has more jets than we have. And we have, I guess, 1 or 2 jets. Now, at first glance, that sounds really unfair, okay? But in practice, it turns out that the early jets have problems with gaining altitude, performing at altitude, regaining energy after they lose it, and they are facing props that are just developed for quite a long time. So the technology is, to a certain degree, finalized or very good. So peak performance props versus early jets. And if you think, for example, about the MiG-9, yes, it has heavy armament, but everybody that flies MiGs in general, or MiG jets that is, knows that the combination of the 23 and the 37 is not really nice. Different muzzle velocity, different trajectory, limited ammunition, and when then you spark, it's not really great. And you can reach respectable speeds with the Supercorsair as well. Now, this battle here is really a fantastic showcase of many aspects. And at first I thought, it would be over in just a couple of minutes. But the battle itself took 20 minutes or so. And yeah, that was stupid of me to rip the flap. And this guy just wouldn't die up until he did. So a lot of ammunition expended for the first kill. And do you see this? There are multiple jets that are dogfighting props. And that is also when you have players that play their first air tech tree in War Thunder. They're used to props. And then the jets are stock and really bad. And so they don't ever get to reach the advantage that jets supposedly have. And so they end up as being just lit on fire here and there. It looks cool, and it looks like I have all the skill in the world at first glance if you are not really experienced. But I'm just playing my strengths versus people that just play to their weaknesses. So here I'm just playing with my food, right? I should break off, create a bit of distance, but hey, it looked cool, right? And that was fun. Those were now 4 jets in a couple of minutes after engagement, and that is fantastic. So there are not that many jets remaining. One of them we can see here, and that is a guy in a Vampire, Ollie Class 1. We will see more about this guy later, because he is the reason why I make this video. This scene alone that you just saw would be very good for an intro. It would be very good as a part of a compilation for a review, etc. Now, the Supercorsair, coming back to the plane, has seen some changes. So it has now seen the addition of the late war 50 cal belts, and they make a difference to the early belts. They are not outright overpowered or fantastic, but they make a little bit more damage. They, to my feeling, create definitely more fires. I personally use the ground targets because I use the ground target belts on, I guess, all 50 cals just to have a point of reference. I'm still not comfortable with Stealth Belt, believe it or not. Tracers are just not great. The default belt lacks the damage, and then the universal belt then lacks a little bit the AP damage. So here I just dance around. I think, okay, we have won this fight, you know, everything's fine and dandy. It's just clean up phase. And he's running. So I right now come back. My B key was, you know, not working properly that day. Anyway, so yeah, I have 304 rounds of 50 cals remaining, but it seems like Oli class has other plans. Now the Vampire itself is a fun and cool plane, and it is now, if I'm not mistaken, representative in quite a few of the tech trees. And with nearly 15k repair costs, you know, it's not that cheap. That was my chance to surprise him, and that gave me the first hint that he might not be the world's most experienced chat player, because you play this map at around this battle rating and above quite often. And again, here he thought I would be able to make a quick finish, and now I realize, damn, I just run out of ammunition. So does he know? Oh, damn, I'm the last player. This is an issue. This is a real issue. And so, you know, I want to end this fight properly. How about everyone gets back to base, rearm, refuel, repair, and then we have a proper 101. And that was my suggestion. And it's moments like these when he replies, yeah, go on. Those are the sweet spots in War Thunder, right? When players on both sides come to an agreement. So a little bit of editing magic later, and we're back in the skies. And I gained altitude. I also tried not to completely overheat my engine. And yeah, I think it's a beautiful scenery for a 1 versus 1. Now, one of the things is, I don't know the state of his Vampire. Is he stock? Is he fully upgraded? Again, he doesn't really dodge the head-on, and I think I have now an advantage. So if he turns after me too early, yeah, he kind of stalls out. So can I make this work? That's the question. Can I turn around? No, sadly not. It seems like the Corsair is still missing the engine power that it should have, like the 3000 that it has as takeoff or takeoff power or war emergency power. It doesn't. It should have as normal horsepower, and yeah, I kind of feel like it's missing that. It's missing like 500 horsepower effectively, and also it still feels a little bit too heavy. Nonetheless, yeah, another few good hits. Sometimes the 50 cals just don't hit where they need to hit to do the damage that they do best, right? But I think I'm very comfortable in this fight. Now the Supercorsair, again, it's a premium. It makes a lot of civil lines, a lot of research points. It's a cool looking plane, and probably the best battle pass reward that you could get. And to be honest, you didn't even need the battle pass, so I'm fine with that. Forget about the ship, forget about the tank. That was the highlight of the battle pass, alongside all the boosters and the war bonds. So yeah, now I think I have the advantage. He's kind of stalling out, and yeah, just finishing him off here and just saluting to him in chat, because he gave me the chance to return to base, to rearm, refuel. That was a bit of a mistake, but granted, I also, you know, killed quite a lot of guys, and this is his first chat game. And so, yeah, I invite him to my Discord, and he just managed to afford it. So, sadly, he has not come to the Discord so far, but nonetheless, the invitation still stands. And there we have a very rare, for me personally, amount of rewards. So let's just have a look at the post-battle results. Nearly 100,000 civil lines and nearly 17,000 RP. And let's have the Wheel of Poverty, and Thank you, Gaijin. Backup vehicles are almost as valuable as a million silver lines. We also fulfilled another war bonds or daily task, and yeah, I felt really cool after this. So we got the survivor and the last man standing. Sadly, I got such awards significantly more often. A few years back, when War Thunder was in a simpler state, I'd say, and I also was not as rusty in planes as I am now. Nonetheless, I just wanted to share this battle with you because for me personally it was great and I had fun playing it, and it just looked really cool to just blab a few chats and then have this 101. It was not the most outstanding one, but still I just wanted to share here an engagement with a player that gave me the opportunity to actually fight on equal terms, if you will. So his chat stock, he's completely unexperienced. I am a bit of a veteran of War Thunder, playing it for almost 8 years, and still the skies of War Thunder can be really exciting even after all those years, and I hope that was worth showing. That's it for me today, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, give it a subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the war bonds and the battle pass, and also this engagement, and in general the imbalance with the matchmaker, because it was not the first and only time that I saw this kind of imbalance in terms of team composition. And we'll see each other on the waves, on the battlefields, and in the skies of War Thunder.